everyone, how are you doing? This is Anne Murithi, and of course your coach by the grace of God. Welcome back to our channel where we inform and inspire and of course educate. And today we have another lead session and we want to look at things as they are, as we keep it real. Today we will discuss one broad topic that we all need to look into. Let's fight for the boy child. You're welcome. Boy child. I know as I speak about the boy child, already in most of you, you already have a hint of what I want to speak about. Our boys. If it is not your son, then it's your brother. If it's not your brother, then it's your cousin. It's your nephew, it's your uncle. In general, I want to speak about the male child. What is happening? Ni nini kilitufanyikia? You know, our children, the male gender is endangered. And I know this has been a talk for such a long time in various forums, in many places, and we just don't know what we need to do about it. The boy child is endangered. We don't know what really has happened, but I know that we can talk about it. Ukienda kwa mtaa, vijana wetu jameni, ndio wanakunywa vileo, na wanalewa chakari, you know, and they are everywhere, you know, lying on the streets. The boy child, when it comes to drugs, they are leading. When it comes to, you know, to vices, to thefts that are, you know, being reported on a daily basis, the boy child is endangered. And as I said, we cannot sleep on this and we cannot continue assuming this. What can we do about our boy child? Looking back, there was a lot of campaigns that, you know, went around to empower our girls, which was okay by then. So I remember some time back when our girl child was lagging behind in terms of education, in terms of participation, and everyone came by to assist the girl child. Our girl children were, you know, dropping out of school because of, early pregnancies. But after empowering so much our girl children, what has happened to our boy child? And what can we do about our boy child? Because nikubaya, we have a problem and we must face it. And we have to face it and face it now. And so the statistics shows that our boy child is lagging behind in terms of participation, in terms of, you know, gender equality. And in most sectors, the ratio to male to female in organizations and, you know, companies, our boy child is lagging behind. Amebaki nyuma when it comes to participation, when it comes to, you know, formal employment. The ratio of male to female, even in those companies, shows that the girl child amepewa kipaumbele, the boy child amesahaulika. And this is now, you know, bringing us back to the you know, the pain that we are experiencing, the suicidal cases that we are experiencing, the depression cases that we are experiencing, mostly from now the boy child. And what can we just do about this? Because iko shida. And guys, when we look at our boy child, now that, you know, in most circumstances, the girl is also being supported in terms of sponsorship. Msichana anasukumwa kabisa. Vijana hawa, you know, if they come from actually poor backgrounds, then our vijana, our watoto wanasahaulika. And so what is happening? When the boy is now not empowered and the girl is at the threshold of empowerment, who is gonna marry our girls? Nani ataoa huyo msichana? And so every time on our screens, we are looking at fights, we are looking at, you know, breaking families, we are looking at people killing, couples killing each other. Why? Most cases is because the woman has, you know, been so empowered to a point that hata akiwa katika ndoa haoni haja ya mumewe, you know, and there is nothing now at this point that the man can do. And so out of public demand, wanaume wameniambia niwaakilishe, niongelelee hili swala, and they need somebody to speak out on what they're going through. And so what can we do? What can we do for our boy child? And I want to speak from the family perspective. Let us begin from the home. Parents, we need to understand that hakuna mtoto na mtoto. There is no difference. Wote ni watoto. We have given birth to the child, the girl child, and the boy child. And so we need to equally understand that our boys need help. Our boys need, support. Right from education, right from, giving them counseling sessions, right from affirming them and making them believe in themselves. I remember when we were growing up, and the community was so, involved in terms of, giving information to the children as they grew up, in terms of giving wisdom and in terms of counseling. But right now, everyone is busy everywhere doing so many things. And so when this boy is not affirmed right from the family circles, right from the family setup, then we have a big problem. Parents, you have a duty. I know you love your girls. I know you want your children to go far, but the boy child really needs to be, to be supported. Because if we don't support our children, our boy child, right from home, then what is outside here is, is destroying our boy child even further. We need to give them assurance. We need to open, forums in which we can even take our boy children. If you hear of any mentorship forum, we need to take our children there. Let them grow up to understand their skills and understand their potential, and understand that they are able and they can do it right from the family setup. So parents, we have a great responsibility. We need to do sensitization on gender, gender equality. Our boy children need to be given, participation forums where we can educate them, where we can, do campaigns to make the boy believe that hajasahaulika, and this will make our boy children participate in this, if it is even education. Let them understand that for a man, they need to, wasome, and apart from kusoma ni kujielewa wao kama wanaume, ya kwamba they have what it takes to even do better and even to indulge themselves in, in things that can grow them as men. And so campaigns and seminars, and counseling sessions that needs to be done to our boy children. Wacha wasitoke shule alafu, they come outside here, there are no employment, slots, and our boys are now deep into depression and they take into drugs and all that. We need to really look at series of gender sensitization and awareness and campaigns and seminars, to educate and, give the boy child a chance to participate. Let's begin to encourage these men that they need to, push their education and, let them love knowledge and, get more when it comes to, pushing their educational levels higher. And on top of that, let us give, forums where the boy can air out and, speak on, challenges that they are going through. And where can the society get involved? Where can we help as a society? Why don't we start looking at our young men, and the skilled ones, the energetic ones, the gifted ones, the talented ones, and have campaigns or talent shows or things that seminars or forums that can identify these kind of skilled young men. And once they are identified, because most of them, even after school, and if their families are not well able to push them further, then they are the ones that are just, loitering everywhere, in the streets and doing a lot of nothing. And because of the idleness, they are prone to drugs and all that. So the society, the chiefs, you know, the local governments can also get involved in identifying such talents. Let us open, you know, the technical schools where they can get, you know, more skills and you know, get exposed to what can lead them to achieving what they are talented in. So the society also tuko na kazi ya kufanya. Guys, there's a lot we can do to fight for this gender. And then our politicians, where are you? I've seen politicians, you know, give handouts during campaigns. We're in the campaign season. Tunaenda tukipea vijana wetu pesa here and there, you know, for them to do some shoddy things, or for them to root, or for them to fight, you know, your opposers. And this is not really in place. I wish we can just, you know, use what we have to empower this, you know, boy child. And I feel sorry for the boy really, because in most times when the girl is being given an opportunity at you know, a certain working place, there's always that notion from, you know, people who would want to use the girl, that, you know, the girl has something that they can pay back to, you know, they can give you know an exchange through sex. And so our boys are left there because they have nothing to give. They have nothing to give in exchange. That's what I mean. So vijana wetu hawapatiwi kazi kwa sababu hawana cha kupeana. They don't have the money, and so they can't even get the experience because there are no doors open. But wasichana tunakuta most of them are being lured to give sex, you know, in exchange for you know, that position, or in exchange for, you know, that opportunity. So guys, the society and the politicians and our parents, you know, and the nation as a whole, we really need now to embrace the fact that we are doomed when it comes to our boy child, and we need to empower now our boy child, because we need fathers tomorrow. We need, you know, mentors. We need politicians, great politicians tomorrow. We need, you know, our boy child to stand at the position of a man, at the position of that, you know, man who is responsible for themselves, for their families, for the society, and for the nation. And you know, guys, we can do a lot more by sharing this video. Let's empower our boy child. And this has been your coach. And of course, I love to say, your coach by the grace of God, Anne Moredi. Catch us again in our next video, premiering soon. God bless you. Like, share, and subscribe.